Welcome back, everybody. WPC group stage matches continue in the playoffs. We've got IG versus Alliance. I'm Gods. He's Merlini.
Hello.
Big match. Hello.
Big match indeed. IG didn't look terribly great last game.
It looked pretty bad.
It was dubious.
It was very, very dubious. They did win earlier today against Titan, but that was a dubious draft from Titan. So like I was entirely like a strategy. IG played really like sloppy, but they won just based on draft. So yeah, I don't know. You take what you can get, I guess, if you're IG right now.
I haven't actually seen Alliance play in a while. We've been so busy with TI qualifiers, we haven't seen too many of the T1 teams.
Yes, all the invited. That's where WPC, we got Cloud9 and Alliance both in China, so should be some good matches between these teams. Yeah, looking forward to it. Alliance starting things off. They crushed Titan in their first match. So we'll see if they can continue. They've got Winter there coaching them. How important do you think a coach is? Do you think coaches help?
It depends on the team.
Okay.
And what you're really lacking. Like I think for a team like Alliance, they might lack motivation as opposed to skill. And if you lack skill, then you can only get so far with a coach. But if you lack motivation, you lack maybe a little bit of teamwork or game direction, then I think a coach is useful.
When are you going to start coaching teams?
Who knows? When I'm old man Merlini.
Old man Merlini goes heads on over to coaching teams. I can see it happening. You'd make a good coach.
No one likes coaches yet. It's not in esports.
Yeah, the Chinese teams are pretty big on coaches, although they don't get like they're not like public figures. But most of the Chinese teams have coaches. DK had theirs at Star Ladder. Everyone obviously.
I think it's pretty important for T1 teams. For Tier 2 and beyond, it's like.
Especially at a LAN event where there's like lots of matches going on to like get proper info and like kind of scout out your opposing teams a bit. Just kind of discuss the draft. It just gives you that neutral perspective more than anything. Like all the players in the game are kind of like
you're
biased towards your team, but you as a coach, as an observer, you're much more neutral. And sure, you're part of the team, but you're watching in as an observer.
Yeah, you can approach things a lot more objectively.
Yeah. But let's talk heroes. Let's talk draft. IG not playing too well. They're going to go for an Invoker once again. They beat Titan using this hero earlier today. We saw Ferrari on an Exort Invoker. They went for that. I don't know if you saw the game, but they went for a Invoker, Enchantress, Shadow Shaman, Pugna, just push down towers and buy Necrobooks, win game. Like it was not pretty, but it worked. So.
It's legit.
Yeah. But Alliance are getting Mirana for now, so Mirana Daxi. Mirana's kind of cool because it doesn't have to be. It doesn't really reveal your lanes. Can be support, can be mid, can be carry.
Fear's really against the support Mirana. I don't think it's as bad as he makes it out to be.
I think he's like he didn't like it at all, but he's like if you're gonna do it, you have to have either like a Shadow Demon or Bane. Yeah.
I agree with that. Or a Sand King Revenge.
Okay.
Like any like aggressive support with a stun or setup for Mirana Arrow. If you do like an AA Mirana support, that is not usually going to work out very well.
Alright. So Daxia, Admiral Bulldog, he's adventuring out into some new heroes. Well, he has been for some time.
He's been playing Dark Tier 4.
No, that's true.
So odds 68-32 IG. How do you feel?
IG,
Alliance.
Alliance. I was like, what? Let's put some res on Alliance. I think it's pretty fair.
Pretty fair.
Alliance, I mean, based on the games we've seen today, I think it's quite accurate.
Do you want to have our monster betting shenanigans like yesterday?
I'm still recovering. I had to like turn the volume down, dim the lights early. Like,
I can take.
I would take Alliance.
Okay, well it's 2-1 odds. So.
I'd still take Alliance.
Okay, I'll take IG.
Okay, 2-1.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do shots. We'll do shots of monster.
We have some shots or some drafts revealed, but I think that's okay.
I think this is like a
pretty standard.
I don't think there's. I wouldn't even. This draft doesn't change the odds at all to me. I think the odds still remain the same.
So Alliance, are they not scared of the Invoker SC Centaur? I've seen it run like a lot, but it never really seems that formidable when run by a team other than DK. It's like nice, but their level of coordination just. I mean, they could probably do it with like any 3 heroes that have things that you need to coordinate decently, but I don't know.
5 seconds.
If IG's teamwork is really good, the combo is really potent.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll see what they look to. I mean, at this point, you don't even need lots more heroes to pair with the Shadow Demon just on its own, with the Invoker, a lot of killing power. Yeah,
people love the Centaur.
Centaur Invoker. I mean, Centaur Shadow Demon. Any of these combos together. This is definitely. Even just based on these 2 picks, looks like an Exort Invoker kind of game. As Alliance, they ban out Lich and Dazzle. Just 2 annoying support heroes. The Dazzle Shadow Demon's become pretty popular as of late just because of the insane ability to go on the offense as well as defense. Disruption into Shadow Wave heal bombs as well as having both Disruption as well as Grave as defensive counter initiation tools. So It's a pretty damn good.
I think Dazzle's a little underpicked now. He's still really good. I think people have been shifting the focus of him like less defensively into more offensive heroes, and people don't think that Dazzle is a super offensive hero, but he really is.
You pair him with a Shadow Demon for sure.
Yeah.
Alliance picked Disruptor, and this is like, it doesn't really hard counter the IG heroes too much, but Disruptor a good hero regardless. Whitebeard showed us that during the American qualifiers for TI, how powerful this hero can be. So
yeah, IG just needs to draft like a BKB safe lane farmer though. That's or like something like a Spectre or something like that. Like someone that doesn't really that can just straight tank through it. You don't want to pick someone like an anti-mage, let's say, versus a Disruptor, even with a Shadow Demon on your team. Although you can get away with a little bit more since you do have defensive disrupts. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what IG look to get now is with their 3rd and 4th picks here. As you said, BKB here is quite likely a useful thing to go. They're going to go with the Clockwork for now. So no Centaur for them. They go. Yeah,
can we go to the Asian scene? We can see what all
Chuan doing his troll. We can't be. We have to be careful. No spoiling picks. Well, we can spoil picks. I don't know. We can spoil picks. We can go back and forth.
How do we spoil picks? Oh, it's like it's
just it's delayed by like 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's no big. Everyone wants to see Chuan's.
Clockwork.
Chuan not looking as happy as he sometimes does.
Yeah, because they just lost.
Yeah. They've been losing a lot since Star Ladder. I haven't seen Chuan smiling in some time. Oh, they got the monster beheaded beanies. I was about to say I saw him in the beanie earlier today. I didn't see the monster logo. I was about to say he needs that monster beanie, and he's got one.
EGM is just chilling. Looks like hero data of player.
100% win rate. IG have it. Damn it, my bet's screwed.
Easy. YYF doesn't need to make plays though. I kind of feel like the IG is pretty YYF and Ferrari centric, and Luo never really seems to carry the games. So it's like shut down Ferrari and YYF, let Luo free farm is generally a pretty good way to deal with IG.
Yeah, especially when they pick they like to pick Luo like Wraith King a bit lately, which is still in the pool. Wouldn't be a bad safe lane farmer to have with the Invoker Clockwork, but it's still
you get kited so hard this game.
That's true. Mirana, Disruptor.
Pretty much everyone can kite him.
Yes, Surge. Lots of 4-star heroes as well.
Vacuum him back even. It's just
okay. Well, we can see Luo there pondering, thinking things through for his team. There's a Dragon Knight for Alliance, so it's gonna be an S4 Dragon Knight. That's a bit of a flashback. Sorry, that's YYF. But Dragon Knight can be the mid hero for
spoilers, dude.
Oh shit, man. Which screen are we on? I don't know. Dragon Knight! Yeah!
Whoa there.
I was just thinking how good a pick this might be. That's all.
So Dragon Knight, he's alright. He's not the best laner versus Invoker, but he just does provide that consistent front line, that hard disable, the tower siege, and the split push threat. Like, he just pretty much has all in one. Only bad thing about him is I guess he really requires BKB. He can be shut down in lane relatively early, before 6. He's not the best CSer, and I don't know. That's about it. Can recover through stacks fairly easily. Very good at ganking. He is somewhat rune dependent, I say. If you don't get many runes on Dragon Knight, he's actually like pretty weak at mid.
Do you think this is a support Mirana or low to carry Mirana?
I think it's a low to carry Mirana.
Okay.
Personally, I think with Dragon Knight and Mirana, like neither of these are your ideal late game heroes, but they're good enough that both of them put together will be able to deal with IG's Invoker +1.
Yeah. I don't know what the +1 is just yet, so.
Yeah, Enchantress and Shadow Demon is really aggressive, and I expect that they'll pick something that will deal well with Darkseer in a one-on-one matchup.
Yeah. Well, it's an X-Band for now, something that Luo has played a bit of. Luo doesn't really play hard carries too much. Normally he's on more aggressive heroes in some ways. Wraith Kings, Axes. He's even played like Nature's Prophets every now and then.
I don't think Axe would have been...
Not that good.
I mean, if they wanted to put it mid, I think it'd be pretty good. Like if they want to do like Clockwork off, Shadow Demon, Enchantress Roam, Axe mid, and Invoker safe, I think it'd be pretty good.
They actually
they don't have any late game.
They run Luo on the safe lane Invoker every now and then.
Yeah, it's decent, but Alliance can just kind of play turtle mode. If they really want a team fight, they have Disruptor and Darkseer for it, so it's actually going to... Oh, wait, they don't see the picks yet.
No.
So looking
I keep forgetting to.
Looking at the lanes, who's that hero on top? Is that Shadow Demon? I guess so. On their screen?
That is a Shadow Demon, yeah.
That looks a little strange.
It's a Shadow Demon up top, Enchantress jungle, Clockwork offlane, Invoker mid, according to the Chinese casters. They're going with the safe expected lane. Is a Luna last pick for Alliance. So it's a support Mirana.
That's pretty reasonable to expect from the Chinese casters.
They go safe. They're conservative. The casters are as conservative as the players at times. We are going to get a hard carry. I was just saying, IG don't pick hard carries, but well, you guys will see soon enough what that hard carry will be.
I don't particularly like this pickup here.
No, me neither.
It's good in the sense that it can solo. What they want to do is pick like 3 self-sufficient solos and then just put a lot of pressure with Shadow Demon and Enchantress. Yep. So in that sense, it's decent and it's self-sufficient versus Darkseer, and Anti-Mage does generally match up very well versus a Darkseer. But I mean, they have the hard stun with Dragon Knight, they have Luna to easily clear them, and I think Luna will be able to man-fight an Anti-Mage at most stages in the game. Considering equal farm, they have a Disruptor to pick him off when he split pushes, and it's just not terribly easy for him to farm, I think, in the mid game. I think he'll get his first 10 minutes and most of his Battle Fury with ease, but after that, I can see this Anti-Mage dying a fair amount, even with the help of Shadow Demon.
Alrighty, well, prepare for battle. We've got ourselves Alliance versus IG. The TI2 champions going up against the TI3 champions. Slightly different roster on the IG side, but still a very formidable team nonetheless, even in their recent slump. As I'm still waiting out for Alliance to pull out some level 1 road strats once again in China, like they did last year in G1.
Is decked out. Holy crap!
Dude, you win TI, you get cosmetics.
Jeez.
Multiple rares, uncommon, rare, uncommon, common. Dude, is this a full set?
His mount's cool. His mount is one of the new items.
Oh, he replaced the mount from the other set with the new mount. This round does look pretty sick.
Yeah, it's cool. I gave Fogged one.
Of these mounts?
Yeah,
the lizard.
Yeah, that looks awesome. It's like a dinosaur.
Salamander. Lightning dinosaur, okay.
I'm on board with that.
We had someone earlier today in WPC using the Justin Bieber courier. I was so happy about it.
I think so funny.
It looks so terrible. Was it one of these teams? It wasn't Alliance. IG they've got the Bulldog courier. What? Oh my god.
The Butch?
The Butch, yeah. The Butch courier. How appropriate when you're versing Admiral Bulldog. We've got some observers who snuck their way into the game. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, what a disaster.
Jesus.
What a disaster. I every time this happens I'm just like, man, maybe WPC have like chat muted. In a game earlier today there was a Faceless Void and the casters were talking about, oh, what's he gonna buy, and I'm observing and I'm like, I want to buy a rapier, so you can actually as an observer say I will purchase Divine Rapier, and it does the auto text when you alt click the item. So I typed it into alt chat.
Wow.
As an observer slash caster, I felt so bad. I thought I was going to get yelled at by WPC for doing that. But
that's not... that's just unusual. Anyways, Aki will be smoked up. He has a DD. He's headed away mid, but Ferrari doesn't actually have a spell yet. S4 has not skilled yet either. If he gets a stun, he can get a kill.
Oh, man. S4...
What? No stun?
He can glimpse him back. Stun. Yep,
okay,
he's got the stun. Ferrari going to be your first blood.
Whoa. I thought it was going to be like a Dragon Tail into a Thunderstrike.
Yeah.
That was...
You could just Dragon Tailed into right click even. Like, I don't think he even needed the glimpse, but...
Still, kill secured. Oh, S4 gets a Sal Pop, but he still gets...
He's got bottle, doesn't he? He got the first blood?
Yeah.
He's got bottle and boots.
Ferrari didn't really lose anything out of it. Yeah, sure, he gave a lot of gold, but he just lost a TB scroll. He got plenty of experiences. He's level 1, almost instant respawn. Well,
early deaths don't actually...
Chuan smoked up on top. He does have 2 centaurs.
Okay. Well, he's headed mid. He says, you can gank our mid, I'll gank your mid. Let's go.
Is this going to be a kill on
with
Dragon
Cold
Knight?
Snap, I'd say yes.
He doesn't have Dragon Blood, unfortunately. I don't know. He has very little time. He has like 5 seconds left on his smoke. If he goes uphill, he is safe. Oh no!
Oh, there's Cold Snap too. Centaur's coming in. S4 is going to run down river. He sees the gank coming now. There's no Tornado, just the Cold Snap. He can actually get one in Wex. He could go into the Tornado here. Needs 1 or 2 more Cold Snap procs. Is going to be a slow from the Enchantress. He goes Exort into a Sunstrike here. Not going the Tornado build in.
Oh, the stun on the Centaur.
Damn.
Well played. Well, the Sun did save his life, actually, there.
He could have picked up Wex instead of Exort and used Tornado to maybe get the kill.
I don't know if that's long enough range.
Level 1 Wex? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty short. Ass range.
Okay.
It's really
I know it's pretty crappy. I wasn't sure how crappy.
Oh, he doesn't even want to go Wex.
No. He's going to exile. And that's the other thing. Like at that point, you've then committed to getting 1 point. You slow down your double forward spirits too much.
I don't think it's that bad though. You have the access to Windwalk in case you get ganked by Disruptor again, and you have Deafening Blast if people tower dive you. I don't think it's as bad as the risk reward is not terrible.
Well, top lane Lure, you'll be free farming away, but actually getting slightly out farmed by the Luna. Loader at bottom lane. Loader fast battering, so they have the option to maybe try and push down YYF's tower fairly early on. As well, we'll see what the plan's going to be from the two teams.
Loader's taking a lot of damage as the supports are creep pulling, but has plenty of a region to stave that off. And Darkseer has been forced to go to the jungle. This SD plus Ench, whenever Ench is missing, he can't stay in the lane, so might as well just go to jungle.
Yeah, and I like this from Alliance. They're doing a really good job of just channeling these pulls through. They get the triple pull.
Look at how aggressive S4 is in mid. He was like almost diving in the tower just to put some more pressure.
Ferrari's full HP. Like you're not getting that kill. Not sure what the plan is there, but Ferrari up to 11 CS, and kind of like you mentioned, like the death doesn't really slow him down. It just speeds S4 up. S4 gets his boots and bottle a lot faster. He gets his magic stick out, and S4 actually getting. Ferrari's pretty far back, but he gets his bottle back. He can bottle crow. Even picks up a magic wand very early on, so S4 is doing fantastic in mid. But Ferrari doing not too bad himself.
Indeed, he is not. And Enchantress still have not yet seen a kill from her, and looks like they're about to hook up again. Perhaps get a smoke. There is a smoke on Chuan, but it's almost nighttime. I don't really think you need to use a smoke at nighttime unless you actually know that they have observer wards. And looks like he's just gonna put some pressure on top lane. But I mean, this will interrupt Luo's farm. Taking down this tower is not going to be very easy. Admiral Bulldog already heading his way back there. So
level 4 with Soul Ring, like that's. Easy tower defenses. Faith is double damage and he's flanked around. He's considering coming in here. Lure gonna maybe creep skip away as Enchantress creep will skip ahead, and this can pull away this creep wave. Double Iron Shell, drag it away. Actually just gonna farm it up. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. Can you translate that, Ben?
They need one more person here. Why are people talking?
Radiant's top tower is under
attack. The Russian casters, I believe, have slipped the lobby password away. Is my guess here. But we'll see T1 tower under siege, and Tornado can zone people out. Bulldog's got the creep wave off, but they can just right click down this tower.
There's double 3 people here though.
They still can't go in. Even with if DK was 6, maybe they could engage. But
Radiant's top tower has
you rotate 3 heroes and you still don't defend the tower. And here's a Sunstrike from a disruption. Lure gonna blink himself in. That's an easy kill on Bulldog. Picked up by the Shadow Demon there. Love your Antimage to get it, but either way, it's still a good pick off nonetheless. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, not bad indeed. Well, that was a much needed pick me up from IG there, and in the meantime, Invoker does have a lot of free farm in middle. Not exactly sure why S4 rotated if they weren't actually going to mount a defense. They were like huddling around there, but they didn't actually go in. I think Admiral Bulldog could have just defended himself, and the supports could have played a little bit more greedy, but I think they underestimated the power of the Enchantress creeps and didn't know how aggressively they were going to play. Well, there is still a smoke from the 2 IG supports, but no good ganking creeps yet.
Yeah. They've not managed to find too much out of this one. Chuan doesn't want to go off just with the safety. Maybe if he was with the Shadow Demon, you can get a kill regardless. But right now, Alliance doing putting a lot of work in just defending their solo heroes, their cores, as we have got EGM actually just doing some pulls and stacks for the team. So he's looking to just set up some of this farm here. Aki also stacking, so stacks all over the place coming the way of the Alliance, the Swedish squad, as they're up. Actually behind on gold now after losing that tower. They were up before that, but I'm going to slip behind just a little bit here. But they've got Luna free farming away, and it is going to be a Midas rush coming out of Loader, and he's got his Midas now. 6 minutes into the game. Decent timing from Loader.
A lot of people will hate on the Luna Midas. I think it's fine. You usually don't want to fight terribly early anyways, and you already have Eclipse early, so you don't need attack speed in general. So EGM looks like he's trying to set up an arrow mid. It's going to be extremely difficult considering there is a Force Spirit there, and Faith is there to disrupt in case they do want to tower dive. And see 4 heroes on the bottom lane. Looks like they're not terribly concerned about Luo, and he's actually not terribly far compared to the Luna.
Yeah, we're going to see YYF get initiated bottom lane. There's a TP coming in from the Shadow Demon, and YYF still on the run. The arrow not going to land. Gets glimpsed back, but they still can't get the kill on YYF. They needed the glimpse to pull YYF back, but...
Well, he missed the arrow while he was cogged, so that's a little unfortunate for them.
Yeah. It's even with the cogs there, like Clockwork can always get out of the cogs so easily, like just attack it and then
yeah, he did play it well. He attacked like the top left and immediately scooted that way.
Well, Gank not going to succeed there, and once you see the TPs coming in, you have to be a bit careful. If you overextend, suddenly a Sunstrike's coming in, and you're in all sorts of trouble.
Oh, they're
here.
smoked up. They want to get a kill on S4. We see Mirana TP top to pick up some levels, but I don't know. S4, a lot of danger. He does have 1,000 HP and 8 magic stick charges. I don't know if that's enough, though.
All right, they go and they leave with the disruption here, and there's going to be a Sentinel stun waiting. S4's got no way out of this one. Sunstrike will finish off the kill. Ferrari 430 picks up his first kill of the game. He did have an assist from an earlier kill as well.
And that's his Midas.
Yeah, IG in not a too terrible of position. Oh god, I think I've... Hold on a sec, guys. I've got a TV no chat 1. Does this work? Maybe?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No?
Apparently they changed it.
I'm not sure. Do apologize, guys. We're gonna try to get some of this
Radiant's middle tower
this chat up. Dota
fallen.
chat mute all. Let's do that.
Regeneration.
So they actually taken down 2 towers now, so things are actually pretty bad for Alliance right now. Their supports, they're under-leveled at this point, and they haven't been able to set up that many kills. They've only set up, really, the first blood from Disruptor, but the Mirana support pick hasn't really done that much. She does have 8 CS, only level 4. There are no stacks currently for Loda to work with, and compare that to the Shadow Demon and Ench, and it's just much better early game for IG. But they do have more early game-centric supports with the Enchantress, so this is their time to shine, and they're definitely fulfilling their duties.
Yep.
But they haven't killed Loda. And Loda, with the Midas playing greedy, he is probably your prime target to gank, but shutting down Dragon Eye is pretty important too.
Yeah, we got Loda in the bottom lane. There's a couple heroes headed his way. YYF about to hit level 6, so once we have got that hook shot with a hook cog Sunstrike, possible kills coming out from the Clockwork. As well, we'll see what the plans can be. We're getting advice from LD on the
I don't know.
Darth
Vader only one.
muting people alone. Apparently my mute everyone doesn't actually work.
You can ignore them while it's doing.
Okay, we can singly ignore them, but we'll wait till we get a bit of downtime. It looks like maybe not too much going on, but
Darth Vader, the lonely one, and OW10N were the 3 I muted, and SLT Babuya. Oh, he's gone.
Let's bring out the mute hammers.
Okay, I'll let you know what's going on. Everyone just farming around the map. Don't worry, no heroes are within 2,000 range of each other. And let's see, I see another aggressive smoke coming out from IG. Looks like they do finally want to secure a kill on Loda, and the supports have just not been there to protect the gank targets of Alliance, but at the same time, they can't really do anything. What is a Disruptor supposed to do when someone gets disrupted and EGM?
Well, it's better EGM than Loda. Loda gonna, well, he realizes what's going on.
Nice
He gets
scouting.
Yeah, not bad.
That's the point of supports. Like, if you tank a smoke gank for your carry, that is a job well done.
Alright.
And he didn't even die for it. So.
Yeah, Mirana with a leap, so you do have that possible escape. An arrow going to find Chuan, but that's just a scouting arrow, so more information gained to protect Loda in this bottom lane. He knows to play safe under his tower.
But Luo's just farming away. He's going to have like a 11-minute Battle Fury. I mean, he probably could have gotten away with a Midas too, since Loda got one, but Aki is so dead here.
Goodbye, Aki. Arrow going to hit YYF underneath the wall of Replica as well. YYF going to be pay for this one with his life, but still a kill for a kill. Was a Clockwork in the off lane, so slightly more important kill for Alliance.
That was very smart of Disruptor not to glimpse him away. If he glimpsed him away, he wouldn't have gotten the kill, and he would have still died. Yeah, so I think that's most Disruptor's initial instinct when it comes to Clockworks hooking them.
Ooh, 11-minute Battle Fury, as you said. With Quelling Blade and Brown Boots, this is just as good as it gets for an anti-mage.
Yeah,
75 CS?
I mean, I think Loda can still out-farm him, though. He does have Midas, and he hasn't died. Yeah. And he doesn't have the 2 towers down, too. Yeah. So if you take out the towers, he's actually ahead in net worth.
Not just Loda with Midas. Bulldog went Midas. The Darkseer Midas, saying that Bone 7 did first is...
Darkseer Midas is legit.
Yeah, gets you power level, and he's going to be popping that. I believe he's had it for at least a couple minutes already. He's used it at least once, maybe even twice. So,
it's boring, but it works.
Yeah.
Oh, arrow comes out. It will connect with YYF, but there's no one there. If Luna goes in, he won't be able to secure a kill with Eclipse, so no point.
Aight. What's the plan for Alliance? With double Midas, are they just looking to play for late game, sit back and farm? Because normally DK you want to kind of pressure towers with, but
they
I don't know
can't
if
pressure towers yet. Yeah, the threat of Clockwork initiating with a Sunstrike is already too great, and Shadow Demon Ench has just wrecked Alliance's early game. As long as they protect Loda, which they're not going to be able to do right now.
Yeah, he gets caught by initiation here at the bottom lane. YYF spot on with the hook shot. He's trying to go off an Eclipse. It doesn't get a chance to do so. They won't be able to catch up to EGM, but YYF's been pretty good with these hookshot ganks, and even last time when he pays for it with his life, he gets a solo kill, and then it's like 4 heroes splitting the XP to kill him. So he's creating a lot of space for Anti-Mage and the rest of his team. Picks up a Vitality booster. Possibly going to be seeing your favorite item coming out.
Casual Vet booster is legit.
Yeah?
But...
Does it say like that? We'll see.
Atos maybe? Easy?
This is not... I don't know if this is a good Atos game.
It's always a good Atos game, man.
Would you rather see Atos than the V word?
Of course.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Another T1 tower going to go the way of IG. They scout out to see if any heroes are below us.
Oh, wow. Nice Sunstrike. Well,
with some Impetus plus Sunstrike action going in.
I don't know, dude. It's not looking good for your betting.
Yeah, that's... no, what? God damn it. I can't make a bet to save my life right now.
Man, Luo has just been left completely unchecked. And looks like Chuan is going to die here. He is all out alone and...
Nope, I don't check the spot.
Wow. Chuan so sneaky.
Bambi. Chuan, how you so good at hiding? He sneaks past and he's got the observer there, so he knows they just ran right past him. Go make his way.
That's a nice hiding spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use that one sometime. Jeez. Oh, okay, you gotta meet this guy. Where the hell is he?
Which guy's that? I'm not getting any message anymore. It seems to be good. Nice, nice.
Damn. This is SLTV Babuya guy.
Yeah. He's like a fake Star Ladder guy.
I know, but he's... Oh, I see him. Okay, nice. Easy ignore. Oh, okay, sweet. We got this.
Easy peasy. Get wrecked.
Okay, well... Chuan has skilled up Max Untouchable by level 7. Pretty nice. No heal build. You don't see that very often. But when you're playing super aggressively and they're not even able to like go aggressively on the Ench at all, then I'm sure if you can get away with it.
The only way you kill him is nuke damage here. You're not going to be able to bring him down with right clicks when you got Max Untouchable. That's slow.
Alliance is playing super greedy though with double minus, and they're getting punished pretty hard for it, I say. But still, if IG does let up the aggression and Alliance plays greedy, just stacks up, farms camps, and just waits for good fights with Darkseer, Vacuum Wall into Kinetic Field, and Static Storm, they can win fights and turn this game around. But still, that depends on IG messing up their ganks or just letting Alliance farm up, which I don't really see happening. Yeah,
there will be a mech on Bulldog, so he's ready to fight. Bulldog, speaking of which, he's hit level 11. He's super high level here, all things considered. And that's where that Midas really does help you out. Unfortunately for Luna, not having really the same success. Loda would love to be level 11 as well. He's actually really close. He's just about to hit level 10. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum.
Ugh.
We saw a Vanguard Spectre earlier today. He would have been happy. Fog didn't like it either. He's not a fan of Vanguard.
I hate Vanguard Spectre too. Ugh. Who was it? So I can hate on them.
XDD.
Oh.
It lost too, so even better for you. So now you may lose your bet, but at least the Vanguard Clockwork loses.
I win either way.
Yeah, you got yourself into the win-win situation.
Like, a pipe or something would just be so much better for him with that Ring of Health, because they have like Eclipse, they have Wall, they have Static Storm, Breathe Fire, like Eclipse, so much damage, Starstorm even, but
Loda's about to hit level 11. You get level 11 so fast. Just that 600 XP to get from level 10 to level 11. So, as well as
pressuring 2 T2s for Alliances pressuring 1 T1.
Yeah, and Luo is just massive. Treads, Battle Fury, it's going to be a Yasha, so not going for the Vlads. Doesn't really necessarily need it. Just we're going to rush that Manta style.
Yeah, they don't need Vlads. They have Enchantress with Untouchable, and they have Force Spears with Tech Roche, so no problem. And Necro 2. Oh my goodness, almost Necro 3 on Invoker. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. At the same time, both teams are ridiculously farm right now. Just IG a lot more farm because of all the tower gold they're getting. Like, I'd say Alliance are kind of on par and even slightly more farm than you'd normally see. Like a Darkseer being, the Luna's probably about on par. The DK's doing alright, but just IG, they're massive.
This is really bad for Alliance because they wanted to put pressure on Anti-Mage, like with the hero like Disruptor, but he's not on level 6 yet. It's 16 minutes in, and Aki is struggling to get his ultimate up, and he might get it under the help of his T3 tower, T4s I mean, but these Force Spears are kind of stoning him out too, and he's in his own fountain. That's ridiculous. Poor Aki.
He just can't leave his fountain. Oh my god, what a troll S4. Please, please sir, can I leave my base?
Oh man, oh Ferrari.
That's the most troll thing I've ever seen.
So now there's a Necro 3 up, and I mean, I think just the Static Storm's coming out too late, as well as the Moonlight Shadow. They haven't been able to use any of them this game, and the supports are just so underwhelming.
Yeah. I kind of agree here. As we're going to see Lua get... Lua's can come get involved. He's going to actually probably want to team fight soon because he's going to be so far on top of the net worth.
The thing is, he doesn't need to, though. They can 4 on 5 very well right now.
There is always that slight worry of a Darkseer initiation, especially if Bulldog goes for a Blink Dagger next. He'll have a level 2 ultimate with Blink Dagger, and that's where it's kind of painful.
If they get like a BKB on Anti-Mage, though, like, there's almost no way Alliance can win a team fight. That's really difficult for them to deal with at this stage of the game. Yeah. And on top of that, like, Necro 3, how are you going to deal with Necro 3s?
No. For Alliance, like, they seem to just want to try and farm up a couple more core items. The double BKBs on
That's
Luna
the only
and Dragon
option
Knight.
they have, though.
Yeah. Farm BKBs.
Yeah, farm BKBs and then fight.
Yep.
They don't want to fight into the Aegis. That's just silly.
Yeah, and yeah, wait for Aegis to expire, get your BKBs, then try and take some more towers, maybe go for a team fight. But even by then, you're looking at IG getting really fat.
Yeah, IG doesn't even need to block this Ancient Spawn, they can just steal it themselves. Yeah. So it's,
Radiant's middle tower is under
I mean, IG can farm pretty much like this area of the map right here, like very easily. And this really limits the space that Alliance can abuse their double Midas.
Yeah. So they haven't found out those
Hello,
Ancients just yet.
YYF.
Coming through. Here's your Necrobook 3s. They want to chase down Bulldog here. Does not have a Blink Dagger, and he's just going to have to get on the run here. And this Necro 3 also fantastic for map control. Who needs gem when... Well, they've got the gem anyways, but they can just deward using these Necro 3s as well. And T2 Tower just going to go down, uncontested.
IG's doing a really good job of starving out Alliance, though. And they have the late game to deal with.
He just picked up BKB. He's going to be forced to use it. S4 is low. He's going to use it or he's just going to die. He does pop it with the ultimate, but the right-click damage is there as well. He's slowed up inside the cogs and ends up going down in exchange for the Clockwork. So not the worst trade. Arrow going to go through, misses Faith, unfortunately. Or even Farai would have been a nice hit there, even though he's got the Aegis. Killing him off would be well worth it at this stage just to burn that Aegis. And Anti-Mage gets Selassie on the tower, picks himself up a completed Manta style. And here we go. He finds the Radiant Ancients.
That's
really bad. He can't really fight. He needs Twan to tank it. Or someone else to tank it. There we go.
That's really, really bad for Alliance. That's a triple stack, too. Yeah. And at the same time, YF, every time he dies, he buys his items, too. So he almost has, like, no loss in net worth every time that he gets a kill, which is pretty good. Yep. So he's getting trades on, like, more important heroes. He killed the Luna on bottom. He killed the DK in mid, and it's a Clockwork. That's his job. Trade your life for more important ones.
Yep. Well, in this Clockwork, next time, if he has a 4-star for the next fight when he does that, he maybe even lives. If he can force himself out of the cogs after setting up a kill. So, YF's played pretty well this game. He's not very farm. You can see he's actually as far as all the core heroes go, he is less farm than all of the Alliance core heroes, but he's been setting up kills, creating space, and he's part of the reason why Anti-Mage is as farmed as he is. Luo, level 15. Can this Anti-Mage be beat, do you think? Like, I mean, he's not the best, like, carry versus carry hero, but
I mean, if he gets
still
Heart,
damn scary.
Like, no way. Heart Butterfly, he doesn't even need BKB technically this game. If he really gets, like, in deep poo-poo with, like, a glimpse into a Static Storm Kinetic Field and a DK stun, then he can just get disrupted out, and then they'll negate most of the damage, and he'll be tanky enough by that point that they can't really do that much damage. Who has physical damage at this point? Luna with Midas Treads, BKB? No. DK with BKB? No. Disruptor, support Mirana, Darkseer. Maybe like his own illusions with the Darkseer wall can take him down, but yeah, I don't see it happening.
No, they're in a really shitty position right now. Darkseer is going to be the hero in these fights. Like, he's going to hit huge blink, wall, vacuum combos.
I'd say disruptors too. Yeah. Like if you can get a silence on Invoker before he does anything, or like contain Shadow Demon too. If he gets Static Storm on him, Glimpse back Clockwork, like any of these things are going to be very important. But yeah, of course the huge vacuum wall can turn around team fight.
And for now, there's no Aegis on IG's side. The BKBs are completed for Alliance, but they still can't fight. They're still just feeling very reluctant to move out of their base. Some very tentative play coming out from the Swedes, who are looking like they may be going down.
Oh, a smoke, and the rocket hits all 5 of them, but
they don't. Oh, they don't see this coming.
Well, but again, YYF's out in front. He already has his 4-staff completed, so like, or actually, does he have it? No, he doesn't actually have it completed. But
close.
If he's out there and he dies, so what? He takes a smoke gank, and how is Invoker's Aegis? It actually just expired, and we'll see the new Roshan timer very soon.
Moonlight Shadow into the pit. Maybe Alliance is not aware of the Roshan timer. They run onto the high ground here. They get YYF with an instant stun. The arrow to follow. He's going to go down, as he said. It was kind of, I mean, that was more a Moonlight Shadow and the smoke gank, and YYF tanks it. That's his job. I mean, he's not really a support hero, but it's still... It's not the end of the world.
No, that's still really good for IG. And Shadow Demon has a 4-step too, so YF may be dying and his supports are even picking up items.
It does give Alliance maybe a tower off of this, which is a tower right by the Roshan pit, so...
Oh, it's actually a really early Roshan respawn. If Alliance... Yeah, I don't know if they can get it right now, but...
No, it's 5 seconds on clockwork, and he's still got the tier 1 and tier 2 bottom. Alliance do get down a nice offensive ward near the dire neutrals, the Ancients.
That's gonna just die, though. Chuan have been doing a really good job of killing all the wards.
Yeah, they're playing very, very blind Alliance. Not much is in the way of wards up on the map here. Lotus picked up something. He's going to be going for a Manta style here as he picks, or at least a Yasha. Sometimes just a casual Yasha, but I imagine it may just be a full Manta style. Post BKB, he's got to get whatever he can get right now. He's just going to struggle to fight this anti-mage with the net worth difference between these two heroes.
Indeed he will. Indeed he will. So what is the anti-mage going to go for next? It's either BKB, Butterfly, or Heart. I think Heart or BKB are definitely safer choices. He doesn't need to do damage. I think it's just as long as he doesn't die and he keeps his farm up, then he'll win the game. I guess he can go Butterfly on the back of the Aegis, but he doesn't have that much uptime.
I don't think it does as much as like getting a Heart or BKB does. The Heart, Heart HP, BKB, just so you don't have to worry about Dragon Tails, Disrupt your ultimates, etc.
So it will be a BKB, double BKB out from IG. I think they can potentially end the game with this.
Yeah.
Before
the Spirits, really Necro 3s. Gotta wait 1 minute before Ferrari's Necro 3 comes back online, but they can look to start getting ready to group up shortly. Chuan's even gone for a Treads Mech Urn build, so he's gone super kind of medic Enchantress right now.
Yeah, the only thing they don't have is the 4-staff on the YYF, but aside from that, they pretty much have all the tools they need to break Alliance's base. But that is not accounting for Admiral Bulldog's here. He has picked up Blink. He has 2,600 gold on top of that. Jeez.
He's so far.
It's ridiculous.
He's still behind the Luna.
He's almost as farm as the Luna, though.
I click these two heroes and I'm like, well, Bulldog looks kind of more farm than Luna, but just has like a few kind of all these like 2k gold items with Blink, Mech, Midas. But yeah, 3k gold as well. So he's up there with the Luna. And you get a tower or two, win a fight, and suddenly he's up there with the Invoker and the Anti-Mage. So we'll see how Alliance can actually do defending their base on the high ground here. The TI3 champions in a bit of a tough spot here against IG.
It's a really tough pickle.
I mean, I think they're just doing all they can, which is just sit back and hope for the best. I'm not sure what the best is going to be. They
wait for a good opportunity, which they're definitely being patient, I'd say.
I think if IG push high ground, the opportunities are likely to present themselves. It's just going to be a matter of how well they can execute their team fight.
I think it's a really good decision for them not to defend the T2s. You saw what happened when they tried to defend the T1 on top. They just got massacred, and they got a kill on Bulldog and the tower and nothing in return. So they are giving up on that, not giving IG more than they should. Yeah, they can push down T2s, but at least Alliance will be able to split push, split farm a little bit, and get more value out of their Midas before IG really turns it up.
And IG is still like farming Alliances, farming their neutrals, farming their ancients. There's just no farm left on the map for Alliance at this stage.
Radiant's top tower is
the Enchantress.
Oh, that was close. That arrow almost hit Luo.
No. I was watching an epic battle in the jungle here. Are you seeing this battle? Whoop, I lost it.
Oh.
This is epic, man. This is where it's at.
Fat Ogre versus Hellbear.
Oof! Oof!
Oh!
Whack!
Oh, Hellbear. Damn.
The champion!
He does block the spawn. That is...
No, that was the neutral one. Oh yeah, yeah. Keeps it blocked with the 30 gold.
Good job. Good work.
All right. That was intense. That had my heart racing.
That's the most intense thing that's happened.
The last 10 minutes of this game, yeah, probably.
Another smoking from Alliance. We see 4 heroes there. S4 not with them, and a counter smoke from IG.
Okay, IG going to be running into, looks like Aki soon. He's on the high ground though. He's going to reveal them from the high ground. Can they actually catch up to him? TP. They have. Oh, Tornado's going to spot him out. Well played by Ferrari. This will be enough to kill off Aki pretty quickly, but just a support disruptor.
Yeah. Smoke for smoke. No big deal.
Lanes are pushed out pretty well for IG, and it looks like they maybe want to go for this last tier 2 tower at the top lane. Now we're going to go flying out. This is a must TP situation. Hook shot. Is it going to come? It's too late.
So close.
Oh, yeah. Just a bit slow
But the thing is, if they go for the T2, I don't think they're going to be able to push high ground in time. This is the only problem. I think they can just push high ground right now. Yeah, they won't have the last T2, but at least they'll have the Aegis, and I don't think a better opportunity will present itself until they get the next Aegis, just because Alliance is playing so carefully and only having their unimportant heroes out to die. So Roshan timer, or Aegis timer, is a little over 2 minutes, and Alliance looking like they actually want to make their stand here.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. This is a terrible tower to defend. The tower's already very, very low.
Yeah, there's not much to gain here. It's more just, I guess, maybe a position that they like as far as fighting 5v5 rather than inside their base and getting siege. They do have the backdoor protection, so I'll push IG back, but this Shadow Demon Faith, he's going to be careful. They're chasing him, and he'll get himself out of there with a 4-star. Blink Dagger on cooldown for Bulldog.
Pardon me, do they really want to fight this? If they lose this, they lose the high ground fight.
Yeah, they almost just straight up lose the game here. They have a couple buybacks on Luna, Darkseer.
This is so risky. This is too risky.
Why we have hookshot forward? He wants to go in. He's found the Luna. There is a 4-star. DKBs are up, so Luna gonna pop hers to start things off. The Dragon Knight gonna go soon. Doesn't even need to use his BKB. The wall gets wasted. They do get an anti-mage illusion off of it, but Enchantress steals it. Oh, let's take an extra anti-mage.
So IG only a little over 1 minute on the Aegis. This is not a high ground push, so it looks like they're gonna wait for one more item. I mean, the BKB on anti-mage like didn't do anything there. Just Heart's better. Then you can just stay there and fight. Like he BKB'd immediately blinked out. What's the point of that?
Yep. You'll have that next item, the Heart or the Butterfly, fairly soon. I imagine it is the Heart of Trash you're talking about, just for that raw HP as well as that HP regen when you're trying to push.
The Heart Butterfly thing would have just been so much better for high ground siege, though. It's insanely difficult for them to deal with evasion at this stage in the game. Dragon Knight not going to get an MKB. Luna, if she gets MKB, she's just going to get wrecked in team fights. So it puts Alliance in a really bad spot. And since he did go for BKB and still can't fight, it's I'd pretty much say a wasted 4,000 gold.
Yeah. I like this item pickup from the Dragon Knight. You're constantly getting siege on the high ground. You need wave clear. He goes for a Maelstrom, so get some lightning procs come into play. Gives him a nicer bit of damage output here. And Darkseer's found up a Shiva's Guard, so Alliance are managing to find pretty good items here in the late game.
Yeah, I think they just need to get like anti-mage really stacked and just start like doing the 4 illusion siege with Necrobook and Shadow Demon illusions and stuff
for days. And the Aegis is about to expire here, so I'll give Luo another item slot to play around with. I don't know if he'll even want to have the next Aegis for the team. Maybe that goes on to the Invoker.
He's bought 2 items. It's a Butterfly, so everything but the Heart. Okay, Luo
could be next. Or could
I think BKB's fine if you don't have a Disruptor or a Shadow Demon on your team. But if you have a Disruptor, like, I mean, or Shadow Demon...
Beef up your illusions, yeah. Give him some more HP, give him some... bit more of everything. Getting crushed. He may actually die here. Oh no, dodges the Sunstrike. Ooh, if that Sunstrike lands, he's almost dead off of that. Let's farm some Necro Archers. Man, what's with these Necro Archer portraits are the ugliest thing ever.
Wow. Those things look like goblin meepos.
Yeah, they're... actually like meepos who had some problems growing up. I don't know. They got dropped at birth or something.
Do you see Harpy Stormcrafter too? Ew, it looks like a unicorn.
At least it's like a good, like it's a clean design. The meepo ones just look like someone drew it in MS Paint. I mean the Necro ones. Necrobook's
hey, I've seen some good MS Paint art in my day. Okay.
Yeah, that was a cool thread on Reddit with people drawing Dota 2 heroes in MS Paint.
So anti-mage still getting his farm on. I mean, even with next Aegis, though, are they really gonna make a push? Well, Faith will pick up.
We'll find out.
That's nice. I don't think they will, but
with the next Aegis, you don't think they'll push?
I don't think they'll be able to get.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they'll be able to get a Rex.
Yeah. Alliance are just getting farmed, like bit by bit. You gotta worry so much about this Darkseer.
Do you? 15,000 goldie for IG? They can starve them out so badly. They don't even... Alliance doesn't have control of their own Ancients. They have control of pretty much this one camp, I say. So now their limited farm is to, like, here.
Yeah.
And that's really small.
Yeah. Darkseer is one of those heroes...
Why does my line look so terrible on my screen?
Oh, it's a weird glitch. I don't know what causes it. But that if I draw lines, I get the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But it looks fine on other people's screens.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks so clean.
I got a little kaleidoscope going on.
Wow, we must be really bored.
look at this game, Ben. When was the last kill?
Disruptor?
Tower. Yeah, Disruptor dying.
Before that, though?
That was Towers. Clockwork died to Mirana. That was the Clockwork dying near the Roshan pit when they invised up.
Okay.
All these kills we're getting are such like unimportant kills too. It's not like they're important ganks onto an anti-mage. It's like, oh, you smoked and found a support Disruptor, or you found an off-lane feeding YYF Clockwork. I mean, he's not feeding. He's died 3 times, but that's kind of He's played his role.
Beater.
I don't know. But it's still an interesting game in some ways. Like I'm not bored by any means. It's more just it's very low action here.
IG's afraid to make a move and mess up their lead, and Alliance want to get value out of their Midas. And Luo gets
hookshot finds him. He can't BKB TP now. That's a dead S4. There we go. We get a kill.
That's an important one.
Yeah.
Good job, YF. Way to be in the right position.
Well played.
I don't even know why he's right there. He's just like chilling in his own neutral.
It's like you say, they're limited to farming like just that small portion of their map. So like, let's try and extend it to up here. Let's try and get some of these dire neutrals in that region.
This gem permagency has definitely paid off for itself too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually a gem on EGM. So he's gonna find the bottom ward soon. Probably.
Yes. Oh, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Got these little observatory.
Do you think Darkseer's gonna go bootless the whole game?
Oh, he's still bootless. I didn't even realize. What? I guess. Why not? Unless maybe like if it goes 50 minutes in, I think you see booted travel. Yeah. You need bots.
Well, Luo pressuring high ground, and no one is there to defend. No one TPing in, and that's some free damage on your tower that you don't really want to give up.
So, Aki's a pretty sad disruptor right now.
He's
really Are you looking at this net worth? You might not want to look at the net worth.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
Man.
If you could farm like a late game Ag Scepter on Disruptor, that can like win you a fight.
He's no way. No way he's going to farm that.
No, no, exactly.
He's lucky to get a Ghost Scepter, I'd say, this game. He's really lucky to get a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah. It's not looking pretty for Aki.
So Faith just chilling in the Roshan pit. It's almost a maximum respawn timer. A little bit unfortunate for IG since they have so much map control, but it will respawn now. Faith will scout it out, and they can easily take it out. Ferrari has a sheep and a BKB. My goodness.
Yeah, why not? I don't know. You just keep on farming. Luna's actually up there. Luna's only 1k net worth behind the Invoker, but that's behind the 2 position Invoker. So Loda, 3.5k gold. He's got BKB Manta. Obviously, Butterfly Satanic as his next 2 main items, and we'll just have to see what order and how he manages, if he can even manage to get there.
I don't have no idea why Luo TP back to base instead of T2. They could have already taken Roshan, put a lot more pressure, and now they're going to have their lanes pushed out, so they may have to think twice about doing it, or possibly give up a T2 and trade for Roshan.
It looks like S4 actually may get some pressure. He pops the ultimate disc with some extra chip damage coming out from the corrosive attack.
They know that Roshan's going on right now. There's no way that IG would defend this unless Roshan were up.
Yep. They could look to take Roshan and defend though, and that's where I think Alliance have decided, let's back the hell off. Clockwork could show up at any moment. And Clockwork is nearby. If he got there a bit sooner, maybe we could look towards a pick-off, but...
Luo CS 419.
Jesus, what? Next high is 259.
Jesus.
Man, Luo's found his new calling. Hitting creeps. He's gonna get... he's not getting caught out here. DK. He can't BKB. I think this is a dead S4. He gets invised up. You need...
Oh, nice sidestep.
He had... I mean, I guess you hook him, cogs him, and just stall until the invis wears off, and he can't TP. Maybe you get the kill. But they didn't actually have detection for the Moonlight Shadow there. They need... Enchantress isn't really ganking with a gem. You need Clockwork with a gem, almost.
In the mid lane, see a disruption on Admiral Bulldog. He gets sheeped out.
Yeah. No chance to blink out of this one. He can surge right now, but the purge damage is going to be enough. He's going to go down.
Oh, well... This should be... they have to force high ground with this, or at least force buyback.
They'll see the buyback, and... Well, if the first 35 minutes of this game is anything to tell, they may just back off when they see that buyback.
I mean, Anti-Mage has 5,600 gold.
He's got Aegis, they've got Cheese, buyback from Admiral Bulldog, and yep, they're still going to go high ground. There we go.
I think they should split a little bit, like get Luo to the left side, but whatever.
It's 5 AM time. We've got Anti-Mage with his own illusions as well as the Shadow Demon illusions.
Can they do anything versus this?
Pray, hope for the best. Watch as Luo blinks on the high ground, finds the easiest kill of his life on the Darkseer. Darkseer buys back, dies before without even using an ultimate. The clips from Luna just tickles the Anti-Mage. He says, Gucci Gucci Goo. What are you gonna do? Luo gets himself the easiest racks of his life. He's still full HP. He's got Alacrity on. He 2-shots the Disruptor. If that Disruptor wasn't sad already, we're now looking at an even sadder Disruptor. And there we go. Disruption onto your Anti-Mage. More illusions coming out. Raxus will be claimed, as they don't even care about the rest of the middle lane. They're going to go top, and this looks like GG. This is it.
The sheep from Ferrari, too strong. Support play from IG, way too strong this game. Chuan and Faith just played on another level compared to EGM and Aki. And I think a little bit of it was a draft, like Disruptor and Potom, not your best early game supports unless you get a lot of kills, and they just didn't have flawless execution. That's really what you need with those two supports. So they go for a hard mode support game, don't execute properly. IG just SD classic roaming combo. They get so much work done. Loda, super farm, can't do anything. Double Midas loses. It's not that patch.
There we go. It's really... Oh, this feels like for IG we're back in 6.78 for Protect 1.
You can...
Let's go back to TI2.
It's nice to have a wide variety of strategies though, right?
This was a not like defensive for Protect 1. They were playing...
They were playing very aggressively.
I mean, they didn't get kills, but that's because Alliance played super let's sit in our base and not die.
So, yeah, either Alliance had to go like all-out aggression and fight the 4 people with 5 of their own, or play full passive mode, and they chose to play the more passive mode, and I think that was the right call considering how poorly their early game went.
Yeah.
But
they just got starved out, they're getting out.
Yeah, they got starved. Just a few bad games, early decisions led to a complete loss of map control.
You can see IG there, just kind of... Oh, IG could be pretty happy about the win. Oh, someone's not happy. Lou was like, man, I wanted to hit more creeps. Why'd we end that game? But yeah, it's a good win. IG, they've been in a bit of a slump, and taking down a team like Alliance will give them a nice little confidence boost.
I mean, Alliance did not look very good there.
They crushed Titan earlier, which was largely a drafting win.
Man.
Titan, no, they beat DT
Club.
Club.
I don't say they're tier 1.
Well, Titan beat DT Club, and DT Club beat
IG.
So it's like a three. It's going to be a 3-way tie between those teams in the group stage, assuming that DT Club lose to... Oh no, DT Club... Alliance still have to beat DT Club, so Alliance could end up
Alliance
1
DT
and 2.
next.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's not going to... I mean, that could be a close match.
Yeah.
It's hard to call. But yeah, that does it for this best of 1. We got one more group stage best of 1 in WPC Group B. These group stage matches, no one's getting knocked out. I don't even think there's going to be tiebreak matches if there is a tie, because it's just for seeding into the playoff bracket, which starts tomorrow.
And if you guys don't want WPC, you can always watch the qualifiers.
Yeah, you can watch some exciting European Dota, not boring
Mouse
Chinese
versus
Dota.
Rock's Kiss.
Yeah, Mouse.
This is supposed to be European Dota.
I know.
Half European.
I know. I was making a tasteless joke, but yeah, Mouse versus Rock's Kiss best of 3 going on with I think AC and Fearcasting on twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit1. Check it out if you want. TI4 European qualifiers. That's your winning bracket fan. But we've got our last BO1 Alliance versus Dreamtime coming up next, guys. Stay tuned.